Welcome to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Thursday, December 8th, 2016. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Well, after taking home his well-deserved first win of the season a few weeks ago at the Chiru Classic, it hasn't taken Roelly Winklaar long to hop right back on the horse. Over the weekend, some new chest training footage surfaced of a really cartoonish-looking Winklaar hammering out some cable crossovers and looking every bit the part of something straight out of an Avatar movie. Very quietly, Roelly might be having one of the best seasons in bodybuilding by anyone not named Heath or Jackson, and it feels like no one is talking about it. With 6 top 5 finishes and his win at the Chiru, Roelly is having the best season of his career, and if he can keep the conditioning at a reasonable level during the off-season, next year he could potentially be even better. I know it seems crazy, but the Arnold Classic will be here before you know it, and that means we're just over 3 months away from seeing what's probably going to be another epic showdown on the 212 stage. Just under 13 weeks out from making his 4th straight trip to some of bodybuilding's most sacred ground, it looks like Charles Dixon is already gearing up for war. This week, Dixon released his first official progress photos in preparation for the upcoming Arnold, where he once again will look like he's going to be a major factor. In his last 3 trips to Columbus, the tank has managed to place top 6 or higher, but for one reason or another, he still hasn't quite been able to really make a strong push as a title contender. When he's at his best, Charles Dixon is one of the most formidable 212 athletes on the planet. And if he can capture that perfect balance of conditioning and fullness, I don't see any reason why he wouldn't land a spot in the first call-out. Over the last few years, Muscle in the Morning has been the first to bring you news about who some of the next great future stars in bodybuilding are going to be. And now we got another one for you. I want you to keep this name in the back of your mind over the next year or so. Nicolas Vullioud. The former Arnold amateur and IFBB Swiss Junior overall champion has yet to make his pro debut, but something tells me that might not be the case for too much longer. Some recent progress photos show the 20-something soon-to-be rookie looking every bit the part of someone who is tailor-made to step right in and make an immediate impact in the 212 division, similar to the way Ahmad Ashkenani did earlier this season. And if this kid figures out a way to shore up his conditioning, things in the 212 division are going to get a whole lot more interesting in 2017. How do you celebrate earning your IFBB Pro card and becoming the newest member of the sport's most exciting division? Well, if your name is George Peterson, it means you celebrate the old-fashioned way with a gut-wrenching set of squats. Over the weekend, the newest member of the Classic Physique division released some footage from one of his first official training sessions as an IFBB Pro, where we see the soon-to-be rookie blasting his legs into submission. For as impressive as Peterson was in his big victory down in Miami, now is the time for him to really bear down and put his nose to the grindstone if he's going to step on stage next season and bang with the big boys. From a structural standpoint, Peterson has what it takes to compete at the highest level, but he's going to want to continue filling out that frame a bit if he wants to put himself in contention and actually contend for some victories in 2017. George Peterson won't be the only young gun looking to make his presence felt in Classic Physique next year. Former NPC Team Universe overall winner Jay Amato is also looking to take the next step in 2017. In some new back training footage, we see a much bigger looking version of Amato getting in the gym and doing the dirty work that's going to be necessary if he's going to take the next step up to the next level. During the 2 contests in this year's rookie campaign, Amato definitely showed some flashes of potential, especially with his 10th place finish at the Tampa Pro. But he still has some things to shore up from a conditioning standpoint in order to start working his way up the lineup. The Classic Physique division is so wide open right now, it's going to be impossible to predict how things shape up next season. So if Amato stays focused on the game and shows up looking his all-time best, it's easy to envision a scenario where we see him pick up a couple of top 5 finishes by the time next season comes to an end. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. Check out IronMagLabs.com today. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.